Listen up! This is serious!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes!
Fire, 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 fire.
I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know who it is. It's clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Artist.
Yes, and this is Serious Business, Not So Serious Podcast, episode 21.
21.
21.
What?
I went to the Jamaican store. Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening. Bro, I went to Sunrise yesterday.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get some Irish moss. You know that they sell Irish moss with no milk?
How?
She's like, oh, which one do you want? Milk or no milk? I said, what?
Calcium.
There's no calcium in it? Bro, this thing looked like I was drinking gel. Like it looks like gel.
Like just clear gel?
Just, yeah.
So what did it taste like?
Like there was a lot more spices in it and everything like that. It's just everything without milk. Essentially, so you don't have like that milky taste, but it's like a lot of the flavors and the like the cinnamons and different spices are like more heightened.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just very interesting. I don't know, man.
Why did you go to Sunrise?
I don't know. It was just an experience, man. I've never had Irish moss. Like that's just a thing.
Yeah.
For Caribbeans. That's just
of course,
drink.
but why did you go to Sunrise?
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to go there.
No. It matters. It matters. Sunrise is a no-go list.
I know, but that was the only place I could go. That was close by.
Sure. I wouldn't go there if there was navigation.
No, I only went there. I only went there because not to buy no food. Well, I got like a patty, but just for the drink. Because where else? Where can you go to McDonald's and get Magnum Punch?
Yes.
If you can go to McDonald's and ask for a Magnum Punch, know there's a Jamaican in the back.
What am I for?
Bro, I ordered some.
We don't have that.
I ordered just mutton a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, lamb, nice.
No, goat.
Same shit.
Okay, you're right. You are the chef.
Loat. Let's call it loat and move on.
Loat?
What's that?
Lamb goat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I had some loat.
just like how there's a liger.
And I almost forgot how rude some of them Jamaicans are.
What's that supposed to mean?
The restaurant.
Oh, okay.
I call everybody else knows the story. You know how this is gonna end. Hello, hi. Do you have any curry goat? I just want the curry goat by itself. Yeah, no, but like, do you have any? Okay, but I just want the meat by itself. No, but do you have some? Yeah, man, we have it. Mr. Say it already.
No, you did not say yes, I have it. You kept saying.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I didn't know if you were taking a shit. Like,
what you take me mean?
Yo,
I say, but how many times you want me to say it?
But yo, the food was good, so I couldn't say shit after. The food was good.
He's like, how many times you want me to say it? You want to say it, or you want me to say,
Sir,
Which way you understand?
You just said Sunrise food was good.
No, I never said Sunrise.
Okay,
I
good.
went to another restaurant.
Okay, good.
I can shout them out. Well, every Jamaican restaurant, they are always upset.
Who?
Gems. This is in Brampton.
Oh yeah, I've been
Gems
there
Church.
before.
There's two of them, but there's one that I go to on airport.
Airport?
Baker's just opened a new spot?
Yeah,
Yes,
you know where it is?
yes, across
it's
the-
a
right
restaurant.
here.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's right over
You're
here.
that west?
By
It's
the Amazon, fam.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's over here. It's like a restaurant thing, yo.
Right?
Whoa.
It's
I know.
litty. It's litty.
Now you guys can go there on your way home.
Whoa.
This guy looks at his
I was
watch.
looking at it because it's like near Mississauga Road or something.
No,
like that.
Rivermont.
Yeah, like it's pretty much border blind.
Because last time I went there, it was like, oh, we have a new location.
It's near Heritage.
But that's the way it should be, man. You got to expand.
Borderline Brampton, man. He needs to go to Milton for me, man. What
Like,
the hell?
you know what I'm saying? Like high scale restaurants. What I don't know. Like Keg isn't going to be on another block or something like that. It's going to be far off, right?
Yeah.
So
Have you guys been to the new one? Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't been to it yet.
I'll let you guys know how that goes.
But I've seen the pictures because my barber went there and he posted pictures. It's like literally a sit down. Like experience type,
I've seen the
like
pictures
restaurant.
too.
You could sit down and
what
get
a
your food.
horrible
was
time
like-
for them to open up that
I was
restaurant.
like, this. It looks like it's gonna be nice.
No,
Okay.
it looks really looks really nice.
But
really
it's funny because
nice.
there's different. Well, I think because we've known them for so long.
Yeah.
It's like we go in there, but that lady's always nice. The one in Brampton,
Yeah.
Yep.
right? So I don't know. It's everybody's nice over there. And the food's dope.
Haircut and bakers one time, bro.
Baker, yo, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Haircut
That was
and
a bit- yeah,
bakers,
that's the
yo.
best spot.
You can't go
Baker's
wrong.
Is the truth, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, so last week I ran into a certain individual at my work.
Individual.
Sounds
Is this
like
a female or a
that
male
sounds like something that
individual?
rhymes with X.
No. So I was delivering a package, right? So I'm parked up at the house. I'm ready to make a left onto my next street.
Yeah.
There's two people standing on the corner. I look at them to see if they're going to cross. They're not crossing.
Yeah.
So you ran them over.
No. So I look at them. They're not crossing.
Yeah.
I look to my right. No one's crossing. I look back to my left to make sure they're not crossing again. I look to my right. No one. I start turning. As soon as I've already committed my turn.
Here we go.
Yep. Yeah. So you see where this is going.
Yeah.
As soon as I already started committing my turn, someone on the right-hand side starts to cross.
Yeah.
But I'm closer to the oncoming traffic side.
All right.
So I just make my left, but on the oncoming traffic side, so that way that person can cross the street safely.
Yeah, of course.
You know, this person comes up to me and yells at me, why didn't I stop for that person? I'm like, first off, they weren't even there at the crosswalk when I was already turning.
Yeah.
First off. And secondly, I didn't even turn where they were walking. So, like, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then they try to take my picture. I'm like, you know what?
Take your picture.
What?
Yeah. This
They
is
were
like
doing
I'm
the
in the wrong.
most. But okay. What city was this in?
Oakville.
Oh God. Okay, so like you do know though they've changed some of the laws.
Have they?
On I don't know which
4?
intersections it is, but now
It wasn't even an intersection.
oh okay, fail.
It was like a like you're going down a street, about to turn left into another street, like a
Jeez.
residential area.
Yeah, because I think it's only I don't know because they changed some of the laws. I don't know specifically which one because I don't abide by that shit. Now I'm playing, but I'm not playing.
I think I know what you were talking
You
about.
have to wait
Yes, till they finish.
till they finish.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of bullshit
Yeah.
is that?
They-
I got
they-
places to be. Like I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to
I
wait
get
for
that.
you.
But when I had already turned, no one was there. They
Yeah, I know,
started
but-
crossing
right.
once I had already turned.
which is understandable, but unless you had a witness, then that's not gonna fly.
It don't ma- I
because
don't-
as soon as that, I remember that came on. I think 2 years ago. As soon as they hit, they have to finish.
Yeah, but it's only certain intersections though. That's the thing.
Okay.
We don't know which ones. I don't know which ones it is.
Again, that just has to be like a bad situation where a cop is right there at that exact moment, and
Yeah.
then you kind of finish.
It's only, because I was like, I'm gonna look up these intersections, but I know how am I supposed to plead ignorance if I look up the intersections? Like I can't do that.
Wait, he's gonna look at your look at your cash.
I'm gonna be
Look at
like,
your cookies.
I didn't know,
see
bro.
if to see if you knew about it. If you did the research.
Exactly.
Come on, man, get up out of here with that.
I clear my cookies, so
Why?
because
You sound like that
so
Key and Peele episode, bro.
hell yeah, I clear all that shit. What do you mean?
Nigga sweating, sweat's coming over the
Fuck
bald
yes,
head. Yo, B. Oh my goodness.
I clear my cookies as soon as they come from the grocery store.
Word.
Right.
What else did you do?
Macadamia nut, double chocolate.
No, just chocolate chip.
Did you do anything
Classic.
else? Yes. No.
What did the other guy look like?
What other guy?
Oh,
The guy that took the picture.
Was it dude?
It was
sounds like
it was a
shit.
family.
Oh, it was a family.
So
Yes.
you fucked up a whole family,
No.
bro? Oh, you didn't fuck him up. Oh, okay.
Because I was working.
Oh, true. You can't do that on work time.
No, I'm in the uniform. That's why once I seen him start to
Yeah,
take the
but hold on,
picture.
That's why
Hold
they
on.
took the picture.
No, he tried to take the picture, but he had a Samsung. He didn't have a Google, so he couldn't, double tap in a shortcut. So I was like, oh, I'm gone.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Damn-
hold on,
damn
hold
time.
on, wait, hold on. Now, did you? Cause we're gonna play devil's advocate now.
Okay.
Did you? Did you signal them? Be like, yo, cross.
Yes, I looked. They didn't even
No,
see
no, no,
me.
no, no, no.
Yes.
Looking is one thing, not
Yes.
gesturing. Did you gesture your hand and say go?
Yep. And they shook their head that they were not crossing. And they were on my left side. It's the person on the right side who crossed.
Yeah, but did you gesture to him?
There was no one there when I turned.
Right.
I'm
Fuck
signaling,
that
I'm
shit.
signaling
They
to
come
Duppy.
I'm trying to think of where they would have come.
That's
from.
why I said literally as soon as I'm already halfway to make my left, that's when they came. That's when they started to cross the street. They weren't
Right,
even. They weren't
so-
even in the They weren't even in the crosswalk when I turned.
2 questions. Well, 3 questions. Well, kind of one is the same question. Okay, so did you not see them or were they not there?
They were not there.
And 2, did you get in shit for it?
No,
They didn't complain?
no. I don't know.
You don't know yet.
I would have heard something.
True.
But even then, when my boss asked me what happened, I'm drawing him a picture. Say this is what happened. This person was not there.
If you're listening, DM us. Is Clutch a good driver or not? I don't think
No,
you
real
can
shit.
be
Because like
wrong, bro.
if you're already making your turn onto a street and there's no one there crossing right, and you're already turning, and then they start to cross.
Yeah.
So I went onto the oncoming traffic side to let them walk, let me continue, and let bygones be bygones. It's not to say they're crossing and I turned where they were crossing in front of them.
I feel you.
Yeah, but some people are extra. That's just how some people are. They're gonna be like,
yeah, because pedestrians like it's different.
No, they do not have the right of way. Did you know that if you're turning left, listen to this. If you're turning left and a pedestrian is crossing when the hand is flashing, they're actually in the wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Did you know? Hold on, but did you know that?
Listen,
Did you know
in
that
the
though?
West, pedestrians have the right of way.
Doesn't matter.
Bro.
But if they're doing something wrong, how do they have the right of way if they're doing something wrong?
Majority of it's like a woman in custody battle. Majority of the time,
it goes in their favor.
So majority of the time, it's not like we're India. India pedestrians, bro. If you get hit, that's your own fault. Like if we were living in like India or Jamaica or somewhere where like pedestrians don't have the right of way, then it's like, yo, immediate. You know what I'm saying? Right? But like here, unless there's what you're saying to me makes sense. But if somebody else seen that and they weren't on your side, you're screwed. Whether there was a sign, the hand sign was up and whatever, unless you had like somebody on your side, it's not gonna happen.
Dash cam.
That's what I'm saying. You have dash cam in the truck.
I'm about to get a dash cam. I'm about to get a dash cam
right now.
Playing.
Yeah.
Getting a dash cam.
I feel you. Now, I didn't watch it.
What?
But hold on.
So hold on. Before you even say that.
Wait. What didn't you watch?
Hold on. Before you even say that. What if I suggested to you guys, I watched this show
Today?
that was about this morning about this individual that comes from a conservative family that meets this person that's free-spirited
Okay.
that tries to find themselves.
Yeah.
Would you watch the movie?
That just sounds like a shit boring movie.
But would you watch the movie? Yes or no?
The way you're promoting it, my friend, no.
Would you watch the movie?
I mean, it's not a movie I would go for, but if it's there, if it looks interesting from the screenshots or the posters,
Clutch watched
I'd watch
Cuties.
it.
Yes, I did.
Now, I wanted to watch this because from what everybody was saying, I'm like, what is really going on here? Because if you've been to like these little pageants for the kids, like the ballet schools and stuff like that, they dress real crazy. The same way they were dressing in Cuties, the exact same way these little girls dress. Now,
Okay, so lay the table right quick for our audience.
Okay, so basically the movie, my take on the movie is...
No. Before that, when we
Before
talked
that?
about it last episode.
yes, we talked about it last week. I said I would watch it, but I wouldn't watch it by myself. I'd want to watch it with my girl. My girl said she don't want to watch it. I said, all right, whatever. I don't
So
care.
Cuties is a movie on Netflix.
Movie's on Netflix, and it's about this one girl who's trying to stray away from how the previews promote it. That she's trying to stray away from her family's harsh views and meets these girls who are in this twerking dance crew who want to compete to win this competition, and they got to twerk their way to the top, and they're like 11.
Yeah, see, but that's not
So
even
that's
like...
based on like what everybody saw about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But when you actually watch the movie, it's not what the previews make the movie to be.
Are there 11-year-olds twerking?
At the end of the
Yes.
movie.
How?
Yes. For like 2 minutes, and then that scene's done.
Yes,
And
there are
there's people-
11-year-olds twerking.
And the people and so basically when they go to this big dance group and they perform, for the first 30 seconds, the people are like, yeah, cool, okay, like a dance group. But then after, once they start to see the actual moves, the audience themselves are kind of like, whoa, like
Whoa, what the hell's going on?
What,
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly, right?
yeah.
Like what the hell is going on? Like this
So-
isn't like
So I watched the
Okay.
movie as well.
Word.
I did.
Who'd you watch it with?
My girl.
Yeah.
So we watched it, and
okay,
I
what
was
was your take on it? When
My
you
take?
actually watch okay, so for me, before I watched the movie, my perspective was this movie is based on awareness to see what young adolescent girls are going through in society.
Is what I've been trying to explain to my girl, but she is like, she only
Because
sees it.
so
me
did
being a dad with a young girl,
Yeah.
like I can see like the message that the movie was trying to send out,
Yeah.
but the way that I guess they ran with it
Promoted
obviously
it.
went in a totally different
Yeah.
direction. But you see, like I said, this girl's from a conservative family. You know, they're used to dressing like conservative, you know, like don't show skin. Like
Yeah.
you just show skin, you're a whore, whatever. Then she meets this friend in the building that's, you know, Latina. She likes to dance. She's like, oh, my parents.
Yeah.
So-
she even says in the movie, my parents don't believe in me.
So did your girl watch it?
Are you crazy?
No.
Bro, she said, so I said, listen, I said, I don't know how I'm going to be upset about something that I haven't watched. I said, how can I give an opinion on something I haven't watched? And like, she gave her argument. Her biggest thing was like,
Okay.
if you're going to talk about sexualization, you don't have to indirectly sexualize the children. For instance, Hitler, when Hitler's people were going through and they were going through the towns and stuff like that, they raped a lot of people, but they didn't have to necessarily show that in the movie. Or in like Schindler's List, for example,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
So that was one of her arguments, is that we don't have to directly to make a point and to show certain things that are going on that are wrong in the world. We don't have to indirectly show that, especially when it comes to little girls. Now, I said, when you got to make a point about something, and there's been other movies that have come before, when they have to make a point about something, they have to get as raw as possible.
Absolutely.
Now, again, I don't know how raw this is because I haven't watched it. So I said, how can I make an opinion on it?
So the funny thing about the Hitler thing is, when I was talking to my girl about it after, I used Hitler as a point for my favor, which was on the side of the opposite side. It was like, so like Clutch said, during the movie, it's not like, it's nowhere near as what the previews make it out.
Nowhere near.
It's nowhere near that. Yeah, there's twerking on. There's 2 scenes of twerking.
Yeah.
Literally 2 full scenes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right? So basically, as a quick rundown, as Clutch was saying, she meets this girl. This girl's they're already out there. Like it's really a story about a girls finding themselves as
Women.
Women, yeah. Because this girl even gets her period throughout it, right? Yeah. So it's the real turn. I don't want to ruin it for everybody.
What do you mean, bro? It's done past already.
That's true.
If you haven't watched it or not watch it, it's not like oh, I'm gonna watch it now, or you know
that's
what I mean?
true.
So,
the turning point of this movie was when the girl finds out that her dad is marrying another woman, but she's still married to her mom
because that's their culture.
I think I heard about
because that's their culture.
That's their culture. So that's when her turning point, where she starts to rebel, and she starts going out and doing like all these things. She changes. She goes to a different group of people, which is the girls who are dancing and stuff, and they want to do this dance competition. And she starts watching like videos online
on her own
on social media, and she brings the twerking and the sexualization to them, and she shows them about it, and they say okay. So they go to a rehearsal to get into
this conservative girl shows the group.
Yes. So they go into a rehearsal, and she wasn't there because what was the reason?
She was making food for her father's wedding.
Yeah, she was making food for her father's wedding. It was and she
wait, hold on. So her father hold on. So you're saying her father is marrying another woman, and she has to make food
for the wedding.
All the preparation
for her stepmom-ish, not really
second mom,
yeah.
dad's wife.
So then
the
that's
whole
when she's like,
preparation of the wedding is going on throughout this movie. Like they're getting dresses, they're doing stuff, and she even gets her period throughout this time. So she doesn't. She goes to the rehearsal, but her friends are already there. It's a four-person group, but there's only 3 of them because it's more drama. But 3 of them, and so she didn't even go into the rehearsal, but they still got in the competition. Then they went to the competition at the end, and they started doing twerk, and that's what Clutch was saying, where the audience was like, "Whoa, like what is this?" and whatever.
They boo him off. Did they make him stop?
They
booed. No, I heard a couple booing
there
for
was
a bit,
and then some thumbs down and shit.
Down. The moms were trying to cover their daughters' like faces, and I was like, no, I want to see. But like that just goes to show that like how like the internet society, what people think is like acceptable, and then that's when you make the decision. Is this for me? And that's literally the choice she had to make. Yeah. In the movie, she's like.
Yeah,
like she
don't give the ending away. So,
but the ending was good though. The ending was really good.
Watching the movie, so
yeah, but
give the ending.
So
give the ending.
Yes,
keep the ending.
For
Fuck
what?
That. Let him watch it. So he can.
Not watching it.
You're not watching it at all.
You're not gonna watch. Okay, so basically in the ending,
y'all just gave me the whole synopsis.
Okay, so basically,
but it's and another thing about it. It is actually shot very fucking well. They did a great job. The director-writer did a great job. Her shots are great. Everything, and that's what I'm saying.
Apparently, so the one thing that my girl was upset that what she heard, and I was like, "How can you hear about this? Did you actually see it?" Apparently, there's a shot of like little girls' asses or some shit like that, or like somebody's naked, almost naked at one point.
So basically, the same main chick, she sees another dance crew, and they're like flirting with some guy that one of her friends was like trying to talk to.
But they were older though.
Yeah, I think they were older.
So
but basically, they just pantsed her.
Yeah, they pantsed her. So like. And she was wearing regular kid
underwear. Like regular kid underwear. So that's like, oh, like you guys are kids.
The only booty cheeks you see on it is when that girl is looking on YouTube at some grown-ass strippers. With twerking online.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, honestly, so like I was getting at, which I we went way past.
Yeah.
So I said to my girl, she's like, it made me uncomfortable about it's like, why are they showing little girls twerk? I'm like, that was like, the movie's an hour and 20 minutes, and that was like,
what was your girl's take on it? Like,
she said it was like, was it necessary for them to show the twerk? And I said, listen, we watched the movie. Me and my girl watched a movie years back called Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Have any of you guys seen it?
Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
Yeah. So it's about this boy.
There's another one called 16, which is just as bad. Remember that one from back in the day?
Yeah.
Little white girls.
Well, no, the Boy in the Striped Pajamas is about this boy whose dad is a German military, high SS type shit, and his dad works on the concentration camps.
Wow.
And the little boy makes friends with a boy whose family is in the concentration camp.
And the kid himself is in the concentration camp?
The kid himself is in, but they find there's like a little hole in the fence or some shit. Or he meets him at the fence and they talk and whatever. Whoa. So the boy, who's the dad's son, the military officer's son, finds his way into the concentration camp just as they're getting gassed. Ooh. And the kid gets gassed, the family gets gassed, and this is like, you know what World War II was and the Jews and whatnot. And I said to her, we can't be, especially in film, you can't be where you're going to pick and choose. Like they didn't cross the line on anything in Cuties. They really didn't cross the line. They maybe pushed the line, but they didn't cross the line. And that's what they do as filmmakers. You can't tell me we're watching mafia movies with people getting tortured and shot. We're watching freaking Boy in the Striped Pajamas getting gassed, little kids getting gassed, stuff that actually happened, or stories that you're actually trying to tell. And then all of a sudden, a kid shakes her booty, which realistically in 2020, kids are doing that on TikTok all day.
So one of my things was like, why are we, again, the same thing exactly what you said? Why are we pick and choosing where it's like, literally every kid, I said the exact same thing, literally every kid on TikTok is doing make it drop. That's a wet ass pussy. Like,
right? That's like a TikTok sensation.
But yeah, and again, I can't give a comment because I don't really seen the movie, but it was like, I said, this movie could go one of two ways. This is before it even came out.
Yeah.
It's either going to go, it's going to make it seem like this is okay because of, the way the world's going and blah, 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 or it's going to show like, man, this is kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Clearly, the way you guys are describing it's going in that direction. So it's going to say like, this is happening already. So not to say that it's okay, but to be like, yo, this is kind of messed up. We need to reel it back because
like I said, is bringing the awareness.
It absolutely is.
Because when you were younger, and obviously you watched the movie, when they meet the boys and the girl and the guys are like, how old are you guys? Right away, her friends are like, we're 14. The main chick said 11. She told their real age. Yeah. But her friends lied and said we're 14. And then they got pissed off and said, why would you tell them we're 11? She's like, well, that's because of how old we are.
And that happens.
That happens in everyday life. So that's why I watched it to bring, like, that's why I said I think it's more based on awareness on what happens behind the scenes. And this goes back to our early podcasts when it's like, can you be friends with your children?
You can.
With being that like right. Like obviously, your kids are gonna do whatever, but if you educate them and bring to them, okay, these are the dangers of what might happen, then maybe they might make the better decision when that happens.
I said, well, you're like, yo, we can't be naive and be like, oh well, this is never gonna happen. No,
so it happens every day.
You can't bring up because then you're not gonna bring up the conversation. The shit gonna happen. You're gonna be like, well, shit, I didn't like, then you're dumbstruck.
Well, 2 points on this movie. Look at this. The kids, right? They both come from, the funny thing is they come from two different families.
Apparently.
The Spanish one came from a family, was she even Spanish?
Yeah, she was Spanish.
She was Spanish. She came from a family, she doesn't see her parents much, whatever. And the other one comes from mother and father home, Muslim, very religious and very conservative. But they both ended up in the same spot. So the fact that people think that my kid can't go there because my kid's conservative, or my kid can't go there because, no, this shows you that these two girls ended up in the same spot. Now, we don't know what the other girls decided after, but we know what the conservative girl decided after.
What did she decide?
She picked both. She literally picked the best of both worlds.
She's stuck in the middle. She found herself as a woman, basically.
Like, did it
so in the beginning of the movie, she basically dressed like hoodie, track pants,
completely covered up,
hair in a bun. And at the end of the movie, it was a little bit of makeup. Her hair was like out, short
Regular
sleeve shirt,
dress, she
like, just
dressed
regular.
properly.
She just regular, like a regular adolescent.
So
And her mom, like obviously in the movie, her mom was like, "What are you doing? This is whatever." And then her mom's like, "You know what? No, leave my daughter alone."
Yep.
Her mom even said to her, "Fuck whoever." If you guys don't watch the movie, I'm gonna spoil it. Her mom said, "You don't have to come to your father's wedding if you don't want to."
Thank God.
So that was where she found that you're a grown woman now, even though she was like probably 11 still.
Yeah.
But this is now she had to take responsibility for herself. And so that really that movie really told a pretty good story, because after the movie finished, I read the description, and the description exactly describes what the movie's about. The trailers and stuff doesn't describe what the movie's about. And
So they did this specifically for clicks.
they probably did because they probably thought the story was boring. Like you said, when
Right?
he explained, they
I would've never
probably
watched it.
thought
That's the story,
was
but
boring.
that was basically the story.
Because
though.
and that's what I'm saying. If they chose a different poster, if they chose a different trailer, it would have just been another movie, bro.
They probably would've.
They wouldn't even change it to Cuties. They would have just left it as Maison, which is
Mignon.
Not to mention, it is a French movie. It's not even in English.
yeah, sometimes.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's like that movie. Honestly, is a pretty. I would say it's a decent movie. Decent
in
movie.
France, they're trying to actually drop the age of consent.
Are they?
Yeah,
Really?
They're trying to change the age. I think to 5th. So right now, I think they're trying to change it to like 15 or something like that. Age of consent.
That's crazy.
I don't know about that. Yeah, my girl was very upset because just at the fact that they even made this movie. But I was like, well, I'm not just gonna listen to Ben Shapiro or somebody else or all like different.
Oh, yeah.
You have to, again, that's when people talk about like Donald Trump or something, like you're really gonna say all he does is wrong? Biden, you're really gonna say all he does is good?
No, absolutely
are you serious?
not. But the thing about the movie was that everybody thought that it was like this movie about sexualizing little
when
girls.
it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Which brings me to my second point is that movie also says a lot about how social media influences children at our age. These kids not one of them went to their parents about their problems. Not one of them went to their parents about anything. They found what they were finding
in their friends.
on their friends and social media.
What I was hearing is that the conservative girl, apparently when she first met these girls, they seemed like they were so well put together, and then she actually realized that they themselves were having trouble
because
with themselves
because they dropped one of their friends.
Well, I don't know if they were well put together.
How she seemed how they seemed to
I
be
think
out
she
on the
seemed they looked more fun to her because
Right.
she was so conservative that she stayed home, she watched
that
her
was
brother,
new, right?
she
All
did
that
all
was
that
new
stuff.
to her.
You know what I think is hilarious too is the fact that because it's an election year that they use the word conservative and we're using that word too, just because of what was promoted.
But that's
to
the
us.
word.
There's so many other words you could use, but
But that's been the word.
sure, yeah.
Because you're
sure.
conserving yourself for your husband.
No, because it's an election year, and that's the word they want to
Hey,
use.
Yeah, but I use
I don't
conservative-
want to use that as a
I don't
negative.
I don't even vote.
Bro, but I'm saying whatever you want to choose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always
I choose Pikachu.
Charmander. Listen, we appreciate everybody for listening. We're going to take a little break. But of course, we want you to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Make sure that you remember this is Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast. We want you to follow us on our Twitter, which is @SeriousBiz_pod, our Instagram, which is @SeriousBusinessPodcast. And make sure you spell business.
BIZNESS.
Our YouTube,
Yes.
Serious Biz. Make sure you send it to your homies. Make sure you like it, share all the great stuff. Yo, we got a new game that we're going to play.
Yes,
Carlos,
sir.
Take it away.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yes, sir. So we have this new game that we're gonna try. It's called pick up a name on the top. Let's go.
One in the chamber.
One in the chamber. This game is called One in the Chamber. We just created a new game for you guys. It's called One in the Chamber.
The name is still under construction.
So basically,
401 construction or like
It's not a welding. It's a welding
401
site.
constant construction on the 401. So basically, we're
Toronto
gonna
construction.
hit a couple topics, quick topics. Everybody has 30 seconds to say their piece, and yeah, we're gonna go on from there.
All right.
Can you guys handle that?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna even put a timer up for
it's
everybody.
It's me, Clutch, and Arliss.
And one more person.
Anyways. All right.
So are you ready? Who's gonna go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Mr. KT.
Yeah. So hold on. So I'm hitting all of these topics 30 seconds each.
Everybody one at a time.
One at a time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom. Then next topic. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Here we go. 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1, start.
So there was a Instagram picture. It said, someone posted the picture and said, downtown Canada wants to be like Times Square so bad.
I heard about
What is
this.
your take about this?
Okay. Downtown. What's it say? Downtown
Canada.
Canada wants to be like Times Square.
So bad.
You know what also wants to be? Listen, the education system wherever you came from wants you to re-enroll again. You do not know your geography, girl. Oh my God. Downtown Canada.
10.
Yo, are they that dense in America, bro? I remember when we went to Florida.
5.
They really thought that we were flying around and or slaying around.
Hush up your mouth. Clutch time.
Downtown Canada, jeez.
Oh my God.
How stupid do you guys must think that we out here riding polar bears, living in motherfucking igloos,
They really
that we have a downtown Canada? How the hell do you have a Canada is what?
It's pretty stupid.
What?
You got 10.
I'm not even gonna say it 10 because I have nothing to say. Downtown Canada? Come on, son.
It's pretty dumb. That's pretty idiotish. Go ahead.
Idioting
Clutch.
that.
All right, let's.
Well, first and foremost, we don't want to be like y'all at all. What you talk about? We want to be like Canada. We got free healthcare.
Yep.
We don't got Donald Trump. And I know people are gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? Donald Trump's the greatest." Donald Trump's like, man, that guy has his problems. But there is no downtown Canada, hun. Okay, there is downtown Toronto. There's downtown Vancouver. There's downtown every single city. We have a downtown. So
Because I guess you can say Canada's not
5
a city.
seconds.
Canada's not a city at all. But I guess they don't know that.
Shut up, your blood clot. Yo.
Next topic. The Lakers are 2-0.
The series is over, my friends. The series is over. Listen, when everyone was going crazy over Tyler Hero, you know what it reminded me of? Jeremy
Yep.
Lin.
Jeremy Lin. Linsanity.
Linsanity. I say, yo, unless this dude can keep a consistent, man's a rookie. Bro, that is a lot of pressure on you.
10.
There is absolutely no way you can sustain that. Well, unless, I don't know which rookie's ever done that. I don't know. But the series is over, but shout out to Jimmy Butler because he's on the right team.
Go for it.
Fuck. Lakers 2-0. To be honest with you, I haven't even been watching the games because with this whole COVID shit, these new bar rules, homie, don't play that. Yo, did you know that alcohol cuts off at 11 o'clock?
That's whack.
That is whack. So there's no point in me going to a 9:30 game when I can only drink for about an hour and a half and then barely even
10.
get tipsy. Anyways, that's my piece. Shut up your blood clot.
All right, well, Lakers are 2-0, and I didn't watch the first game. I tried to watch the second game. I fell asleep.
Oh, God.
And it is getting a little bit brutal. I feel bad for Jimmy Butler because I think he could have done more, put up a little more of a fight. And also, LeBron James is pretty great, even though I do not like him. But it's very hard to beat LeBron James and Anthony Davis, okay? What they're doing seems kind of ridiculous, and they have a pretty damn great team. I guess LeBron James is going to have his next ring after this. No sweep, though. No sweep.
No sweep? You think they can win one game?
They can win one game. Jimmy Butler can pull out one game.
Oh, wow.
Pull out game strong.
Donald Trump. He paid $750 in taxes in the past,
Why is everybody so mad at the fact that this guy is taking advantage of a system that they created? Mm-hmm. They made the system for rich people to do this. Like
They did.
I'm listen. It's bad because
10.
he's the president already.
Yep.
It's bad because he's the president already. But I swear there's. Hold on. Can we? How much did
4.
Amazon man pay?
3.
It don't matter. Go clutch.
I want to know.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know this nigga was paying taxes because, you're fired. He fired his tax guy.
He did.
Oh, he did?
No, I don't know.
They made the system. Change the system then.
That's
What the
true.
heck?
The system was built not for us. It was against us,
10.
not with us. And anyways, that's my piece. All right, let's go.
Okay, well, should I wait or I'll just keep going? So I think that a lot of people, like you said, how much did Amazon pay? Amazon paid probably nothing, but I guarantee you Jeff Bezos paid, so Donald Trump better freaking pay. But you're
How
right.
much did Jeff Bezos pay? Do we
Who
know?
knows? But personal taxes
It's
he
not
has
on
to
the
pay.
line. Sorry.
Taxes, loopholes really work for corporations, and corporations pay less taxes. But the CEOs of all these companies still have to pay taxes.
Loopholes are my
So is the CFO. So is everybody else. So why didn't Donald Trump pay taxes? I don't know. But he used the loophole. He beat it. He talked shit about everybody else who didn't do it because he talked shit about Obama years ago. But
Done.
hey. Okay, next topic is simple. Donald Trump got COVID.
Like, so I'm supposed to
Go.
listen. Unless the man didn't call a genocide on nobody, so how am I gonna be like, oh, I hope he dies? Now, one thing that my brother's been posting, which I think is hilarious,
Simpsons.
bro. The Simpsons have not lied to us yet.
So I think he's gonna die because of COVID.
I don't know if he'll die necessarily from this, but his day is coming. I don't know when. Ask Jehovah. Don't ask the witnesses because they'll come to your door and they'll let you know. Maybe.
Clutch time.
I like what you did there.
You like that?
I like what you did there. The Jehovah Witnesses coming to your door, bringing it to you like dominoes.
Hello.
Donald Trump and COVID. Honestly, this could be a ploy because, like Kevin said, election is coming up soon.
Yep.
So maybe he's gonna be like, oh
10.
yeah, COVID, and then whatever, come back, boom, resurrection. You know, Antichrist shit.
Oh God.
Antichrist shit. You think he's gonna come back from the dead?
Well, who knows? But anyway,
Don't matter because it's my turn. Donald Trump got COVID. It's probably fake. I mean, whatever. And you're right. I don't wish he would die, but he did not take it serious. Did you hear about the tapes that came out before where he said, "Oh my God, I had to downplay it because I didn't want the world to panic." Well, you downplayed it, and 200,000 people died in your country.
Yes.
And now you got it. But if you got it, but at the end of the day, it don't really matter. Like Clutch said, it's election time. Everything. I believe nothing nowadays.
Bro,
From
everything is
both
ahead.
camps,
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
true.
nothing.
Both y'all are full of
Absolutely
shit.
nothing.
Both y'all are full of shit.
Okay, last topic.
But I'm in Canada, so I'm really trying to focus on what Trudeau's trying to do.
Yeah, nothing. Last topic. Wasaga Beach got shut down. The town got shut
where's
down.
my time? Let me see my time.
Your time
before he takes some off.
There you
Okay.
go.
So, Wasaga Beach, I'm just happy that it didn't happen when we were trying to go to not spring break. What's it? When we're going there for the weekend after you graduate.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it didn't happen then. Yeah, I don't care. Wasaga Beach shuts down for what? Because of too much COVID?
No, the whole city shut down because I can't tell you. Clutch time.
So I will tell you because it's my turn. The city shut down because of
even though I stole 10 seconds from him.
a car meet that was supposed to happen in Ancaster. That was supposed to happen in Ancaster
that's right.
following weeks ago. I guess it got rescheduled to Wasaga.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense because they were against it in Ancaster, but then they wanted to move to Wasaga. So is COVID really a thing, or is the government doing some?
Well,
fucked up
I'm
shit?
against you going over your time, so it's my turn, and I think that is completely crazy that everybody went out there for a car meet, hundreds of people. And you know what? I say this all the time. COVID, I don't know if it's real or not, but I ain't taking the chances, and I ain't going to no car show because if I go to work sick, I'm getting 2 weeks off. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got money to make. But if you're crazy enough to be going to a car meet with hundreds of people
7 seconds.
in Wasaga Beach
5,
for no
4,
reason to look
3,
at some cars,
2,
that's
1.
ridiculous.
Game
Something's wrong
over.
Listen, quick round. Done.
Ooh,
5 topics.
damn, that kind of made my head kind of,
Hey, they don't call us Quick Draw McGraw for nothing.
That was something light. Now, that was fun.
Back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
Yeah, now that was fun. Actually, we gotta do that again.
Yes, sir.
Let's get back into some.
If you guys think we should do one in the chamber, give us a vote. We will tally up the
should.
votes at the end of the month,
kinda like
Yes.
and we might bring it back.
Please leave us a comment or something on our Instagram.
So
Or send Kevin Gordon Thomas an email at Kevin Gordon Thomas, the name my mama gave me, at gmail.com.
so
One in the chamber.
I want to get back to this. That was actually I like that name.
That was kinda fun.
That name. We're getting back to something heavy. What's the rule? Should we believe all women, especially when it comes to accusations and sometimes when people over exaggerate?
Well, So are we believing the over exaggerations, or are we believing
just
the accusations?
The term "believe all women."
Hey, the term I heard last night is, if you don't have pictures, it didn't happen.
So we can tie this in. So how do we feel? About the whole Tory Lanez things? If our audience doesn't know, Tory Lanez is a Canadian rapper from Brampton. Canadian rapper. He's doing pretty big things, I would say, right?
Well, yeah.
He's pretty popular out there. Where he got into a little bit of a drama with a friend of his, where apparently
They were smashing.
Not friends.
Hey!
Hi.
Did they say they're girlfriend and boyfriend?
He did actually.
He did.
No.
Yes, he did.
Said friends.
No, he said you were my
Bro,
bitch.
come on, man.
That don't mean nothing. That means friends.
Okay,
Anyways,
so hold on. So tell
Unless
us
he
settle
said- unless he
this
said-
Arliss and Clutch argument.
No. Hold on. No. There's a difference. It wasn't friends. It was more than friends.
Yeah,
Okay, you understand?
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely. But they didn't say that, so I don't care.
It wasn't
so
down,
he,
down, 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 down,
the rumor is that he accidentally, we don't know. She came out and said that he shot her
In the foot.
Yo,
both feet.
Hold on.
He
Everybody knows the
dropped
story,
an
man.
album. Not everybody knows the story. He dropped the album and he denies everything. He said it didn't happen like that. So
Because there's two main facts that he literally says in the track that kind of
that's pretty much the recap.
that's basically the recap. He
So
shot a
he
girl in the
dropped an
ankles.
album, yeah.
She said yes. He said no. And it's been a whole thing. And he didn't say anything until he dropped
So
the album.
that's the one thing where it's like people are coming out against him. Like even Rick Ross was like, yo Tory, it's the boss. First off, Rick Ross is definitely a capitalist because he speaks his mind in front of his two liquors that he's trying to sell.
he's trying to
so he
promote.
has these two things of liquor and he's like, yo, Tory. He's like holding the bottles and shit. He's like, I don't think that was a good project. And this is that. And this wasn't the right time. The one thing, it's odd that and listen, I get where people want to be creative and that's the way they can express themselves.
Yeah.
It's just like for her to, like, she didn't come out with a song and say, like, nigga, you shot me in my foot before you.
No, she came out with a song and said, "This that wet ass pussy." That's what she said.
Right.
Right?
twerking on said foot.
Well, we don't know if the video was shot before or after. We don't know. Just because the song came out after, like it was shot way before. We don't know. We don't know when Cardi had this song done.
We don't know.
It's possible, but then again, in the song, I don't know if our listeners have listened to the actual album, but literally in the first song, he said, "How do you get shot in the foot but hit no bones
or
and no ligaments?"
Yeah.
That's kind of
That's why I said,
that
if you
part.
don't have pictures,
Yeah.
it didn't happen, because I guarantee you, if she went to the hospital and got her foot x-rayed,
She
that
apparently
shit
had
would
surgery.
have been all over Shade Room.
Yeah.
There's no way you're
But
telling
there
me
are pictures of her in the hospital having surgery.
on her foot.
Yeah.
No, on the, like, does she actually show the foot? Because we all seen Rihanna's face.
Oh,
You know what I mean? When Chris boxed her up.
And even then, he even brings that up. He's like, "Oh, like how come whenever something happens, Black Twitter always wants to bring us down and bring us back up?"
Well, why did you? Well,
Hey,
Chris
man.
Brown, don't hit her back.
Graphic
But-
photos right here.
Yeah, move the graphic part, bro.
Bro, I can't. How am I supposed to move
No, go to a different one. Go to uncensored.
Bro, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Look, it's blurry. What are the odds of that?
Listen, if that's her foot, that's her foot. That's a really small bullet, though.
How do you know that's her foot, though? How do you know that that's
apparently
her
they
foot?
said bullet fragments, so who knows? Maybe he hit the ground first. Then they got to shoot up to hit the ground. So
And then again, he said, "How do you get shot from behind but say it's me?" She said she got shot from
How
behind.
did you got shot? How did you? Yeah, he said, how did you get shoot from behind?
But
still,
identifying me
he
as the
still-
shooter.
Yeah.
because you were the only nigga in the car, maybe that.
But he said,
He was in the driver's
Yeah, but
seat.
he clearly said
He was not. He was getting driven. They had a chauffeur.
Tory said in "Who Needs Love," which is from his last album, he said, "If the cars pull us over, I get a guns to my dog." So was it? Maybe his security who shot her?
And even then in the song, he's like, if I had my shooters, they would turn that movie, like it would turn into a Hulu movie. Like it would turn to something.
He has a Flower City with niggas with him. Okay, so here,
I listened to the whole album.
Before
but-
we
You ever
get
listen to the whole album?
Before we get to this, I need to hear you guys' stance. Where do you guys stand on Tory Lanez versus Meg the Stallion? Meg the Stallion is the one who got shot. Tory Lanez is the one who apparently did the shooting.
Like I said, if you don't have pictures, it didn't happen. The
Mr.
proof is in the pudding.
Mr. KT.
It's tough. I want to believe her because she clearly came out on video and said, "This nigga shot me."
Yeah.
Like that's the hardest part to but then when I call my boy in the States, I'm like, "Yo, you hear about this whole when it first happened?" He's like, "Bro, you think Tory Lanez is a marksman? How the hell he shoot her direct? You know, like you could. First off, it's hard enough to shoot a body, but like,
Hold on.
Hey, cops trained to shoot in the chest because that's the biggest center.
Can we get that American accent from your homeboy, please? That sounds like he's from like fucking Philly or
he's
like
from Chicago. He's like, "Yo, okay." Sherwayne's voice.
Serious Business American edition.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, let me ask you something, bro. Yo, is this dude a fucking marksman? Yo, this guy a marksman, bro?" Yeah, and then I'm allowed. Yo, bro, is he a marksman? Like, is this guy able? How was he able to hit her in her foot? G, how's he able to hit her in her foot, bro? So that's
So you believe you ain't getting out of it.
I think there's still more information that needs to be unpacked, man. Listen, there's always 3 sides to a story. Both sides and the truth in the middle.
Well, the truth in one of his tracks said hold on. He has a crush on Kylie. He said it in the track. She knew it. And he actually played a clip of Megan flipping out, saying like him and Kylie were in the pool like, yo, what's wrong with this girl?
Whoa.
Yeah, you need to listen to the goddamn album, nigga.
That don't mean he didn't shoot her, though.
Yeah, I know. So what could have happened was, it could have been, and mind you, maybe, this is me just throwing stuff out there. If he never necessarily shoot her, could he have shot and pieces of fragments then hit her afterwards?
Ricochet effect?
Ricochet, maybe she hit,
Possible.
maybe he hit the floor and it went pow and it spread and hit her foot. That's the only thing that makes direct sense to me, because if you're gonna shoot,
you get shot in the foot,
bro, that shit's coming out like it's like
You're busting your ankle,
bro.
and
then look at that photo. That's right next to the Achilles. What?
No, you're bleeding out.
Hey,
Not bleeding out.
listen.
right?
Hey,
Bleeding out.
you lose a lot of blood.
You're going
I
to
guess
lose
nobody
a lot
wants
of
to
blood.
hear my take. Fuck her,
Hold on,
I guess.
because I didn't let me finish my point. Because then, bro, how come you weren't in a cast this entire, like, I don't know, go look at her page. Like, why weren't you in a cast?
That's true. You would have been.
Any
You would have
big
been in a
artist that
cast.
gets hurt or breaks their arm, you see them in their cast. Like,
No,
weren't even
you
in a full cast?
would have been in a cast.
Okay, so I agree with you guys,
What's your stance?
but I disagree with you guys.
What's your stance?
I don't have a
stance.
stance. I'm right in the middle.
That's exactly where I am. So there's still more information that needs to come out.
I don't even believe that. I don't believe none of them niggas. Yo, both of them, I don't believe any of them. I believe, like you said, his side, her side, and then the truth. I believe the truth, which I don't know. So at this point, I'm going with Tory. I'm riding with Tory. That nigga's album is way too fire for him to be lying.
Fire. Yeah.
Unless he is lying so much that it made him spit fire. Like, that album is crazy.
You said, and you're a big advocate for Tory Lane's content.
I'm
and
a big
hold them-
advocate for Tory Lanez living up to the talent that he has. It pisses me off when I don't think he's the greatest rapper of all time, but I absolutely think that he has more talent. Like, this album is what I expect from him all the time.
Wow.
That's what I've always expected from him. He's done it one other time before that. And
Which
then
one?
Under the one, like,
In New Toronto?
no, the one after that. The one with,
With a chick's tape?
no, with the his puppet one, right?
yeah, that one.
With the
That-
puppet,
Laugh.
crying at Laugh Now, Cry
Yeah,
Later. Or something
yeah,
like that?
that is his only other fire album. And then, like, if you go like way in the beginning of Tory, I think he removed most of his stuff. But you go like beginning Tory, his stuff was fire back then too. But like,
Well, when he was with Sean Kingston.
when he got signed to Sean Kingston, even before that, when he used to
Soulja
wear
Boy?
only beads. You guys remember
Yeah,
that?
when-
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
was, uh,
He actually made a song called Wooden Beads.
Yeah, wooden beads.
The Wooden
and-
Beads freestyle.
Yeah, so I believe that he should always live up to the talent that he has, which is this album shows everything that he has in his arsenal.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's kind of really close to like a Drake type album where he spit.
I even found in one of his songs, "Sorry Not Sorry." He has like a Drake. He has a Drake flow in one of his songs,
Yeah.
and he has a Meek Mill flow in one of his other songs.
So I think that's my advocate for Tory. I don't think he's the greatest. He's not going to go down in history as the greatest rapper of all time or anything, but he's freaking damn well talented. He can make songs. He can make catchy songs, and I think people should stop underestimating him.
Do you think he'll go down? Well, no, that's different perspective. But I was going to say go down as like a Fabulous, because to you, Fabulous is your like top 5.
Fabulous is my top, but Fabulous is going to be a legend because everybody respects him like that. I don't think everybody respects Tory like that at all.
Especially after this.
I think, oh yeah, for sure. I think in Toronto, in the future, they're going to remember Tory Lanez. Like, we're going to look back and be like, oh, do you remember freaking Cardinal? Like, they're going to start remembering Tory. There was Drake, there was Tory. They're going to have like, they're going to remember him in that way. But I don't know, man. It's hard. That's what the other topic is. Do we just believe Meg the Stallion, Megan, because she's a female? Like, is she lying? Like, if a girl came up to you and said, I was raped by, hey, we're brethren. I was raped by this guy. Do you believe her off the jump?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Because I already told you guys years ago when a girl tried to pull that shit with me, where it's like, no, you were married and you came to holler at the kid, and what happened. Do you know what I mean? So is it a place where it's like, yeah, because she's a female, because she's a woman,
Yeah.
do you obviously put the blame on said person? There's so many instances. And again, there's just so many different cases where it's like, yes, majority of the time, the pedestrian has the right of way. Majority of the time, they'll give the custody to the woman. Majority of the time, they'll believe the woman. That's just the way the society's been brought up.
Yeah.
But then you see so many cases in which there are stories of people who, like, you find out that person was lying. There was a dude.
Absolutely.
He was supposed to be, bro. He was supposed to be a really good NFL player. Like, he was like a really a serious prospect. And he went to jail for 7 years.
Jeez.
Because a girl said that he had raped her. He came out of jail, and she messaged him on Facebook apologizing
Because she lied?
because she lied.
Damn.
You know, and I was talking to my girl about it, and she says that she believes, you know, anybody who lies about stuff like that, they should be prosecuted, bro.
Yeah, because like that's technically tampering with evidence.
But the reason,
Yes, good
right?
point.
Technically,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
tampering with evidence.
but
true.
the reason
Or,
they don't, the reason they don't is because that they don't want to hinder people from coming forward.
Yes,
Because if they say, like, maybe some, I don't know, maybe if they get the facts.
But why would that? Because it could say that, and now somebody could flip the story.
Yeah.
Because again, coming from that perspective. Sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. My bad. I just cut you off completely.
I had nothing else to say.
Okay, so because you gotta come. So like, put your shoes in the perspective of somebody who actually been raped, right?
Yeah.
So one of my friends, he says he's known somebody, and like, even just being in the same place as said person was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They couldn't even be there.
It's traumatic.
So the fact that even when it happened with me, when the girl falsely accused me, you know, she's still working at the same place that I worked at, but like, we used to hang out there all the time. You know what I mean? So being in certain places, like, you need to, if somebody's raped, their self-esteem, all these other things. So to think that, you know, if I come out and we go to trial and they don't believe me, I can now go to jail. So on top of that, I'm going to go to jail or whatever, and my confidence is already low. So I kind of hear what you're saying when you say, you know, maybe they don't want to come forward. But bro, when something's true, it's true, bro. Like, I don't know. The truth somehow has to find its way out.
Yep.
Yeah, but how do we find that way out? Do we just, do you believe them right off the jump? Like, how do you have to? Technically, you have to. If a girl comes in,
Well, because you
and
weren't
she
there,
tells
right?
you,
Because if you're not there to actually witness what happened, which is the truth, you're kind of technically forced to believe whatever that person tells you.
Yeah.
Like you literally have no option. You have no choice but to believe what that person's telling you, because like that's their truth, I guess, and to their mind, like that's what they believe is what's right.
Now,
or
one of the things that I also want to bring up was like talent versus morals, where it's like, now let's go on the perspective of this nigga actually did it. He shot her in the foot and he made a whole album rapping and lying his ass off.
He's rapping, but he lying.
To where it's like, we've seen this happen, especially in the black community. I don't know if like
and
different
he even
genres
brought that
allow
up.
it. Huh?
He even brought that up about like Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, and
Did he bring up R.
Prince.
Kelly?
Prince, he brought up
What happened
Prince.
with
He brought up Prince.
Somebody accused him of
something to do with their masters.
With his masters, and then eventually he got killed.
and then eventually they
and Michael Jackson owned the masters to the Beatles and his own masters and all this stuff, and then he got killed off. He got the whole child thing, the whole child Michael Jackson thing,
right?
Yeah.
Chris Brown, same
being
thing with
Rihanna
him. The rape. He was at his house where some girl. Said that she
same
called
thing with
rape.
Justin Bieber, but Justin Bieber had receipts, bro. Did you see this guy?
Oh, of course, Justin Bieber's never alone, bro.
Yeah. So where it's like R. Kelly, we all knew he pissed on a girl.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
and then
like Riley said, like Riley
That's why
said
he
the
didn't bring up.
Boondocks.
That's why he didn't bring up R.
That's
Kelly.
why he didn't bring up R. Kelly.
He didn't bring
You know
up
what I'm saying?
That's
No,
why he didn't bring it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, but yet we still. This guy pissed on a chick and then dropped, "Girl, you wanna come to my hotel?"
Which was fire.
Fuego,
bro. R. Kelly was like, when you talk about top R&B artists of the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? Do you know what his nickname was?
Bro, come on.
Pipe Piper.
Y'all know the real story of Pied Piper?
I think he actually told us that story.
Listen. If this didn't happen to R. Kelly, he would have gone down as one of R&B's greatest artists of all
right next to Pendergrass, all of these.
He would have, because he can write his ass off and he can sing his ass off. So he would have gone down.
He wrote all, like, B2K's whole album, man. Like, he made all their songs.
Too bad he fucked up and pissed on some girls.
In Girlfriend? You remember
Yeah, of course.
You hear him whispering in the back, Pied Piper, B2K.
Yeah.
Listen to the song, bro. This guy, when the beat's coming in,
Yeah, he wrote that song. He did write that
bro,
song.
you hear him, huh?
He did write that song.
Yeah,
and
he does the harmonies in the beat.
He would have, but he fucked up and he pissed on some girls and underage girls and were they underage?
He like locked girls in his
slavery
house
and,
stuff
shit.
Like that and shit.
So like if one of those girls came out, boom, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, one of those girls came out, R. Kelly has me locked up in a room. Are you guys gonna believe her? You probably not. You guys gonna be like, are you sure that nigga did make you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he did drop Hotel.
How are you gonna say
he
that?
He
did
drop remix to Ignition.
Okay, but hold on now. He makes song about love and this and that and you know being with someone.
Yeah, he could never do that.
And he makes some songs that make me want to have 10 kids with the next girl that I see. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're also like really dark stories of who's it? Marvin Gaye.
Yep.
I had seen some weird story. I don't even want to repeat it because I don't even know
before
if it's
social
true.
media time, so we don't know
before
if it's
social media
true,
time, so we don't even know. That's why now we're in an age where it's like you really need some heavy evidence, not even just evidence.
That's why they say the proof is in the pudding,
right? So I agree with you 100%. Yeah, if it's not in a picture, but then it's weird because of the way the both sides have presented their argument system.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
How do you protect women without believing them wholeheartedly?
I think we're in a space now where the pendulum has shifted in a sense to where back in the day, you know, you could slap up a woman, she couldn't say shit.
Yeah.
And those are the things, and there was just so much power on that pendulum side. And now that it's completely shifted, now we're in a space where it's like, no, now I want to oppress you, now I want to push you down. So all this thing is about like, you know, death to misogyny, death to what's it called? Masculinity and all these other things.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, then you see, you know, Wayne wearing like skinny jeans and leopard print and all this other next bullshit and whatever. And it's like, you know, it's hard for us to find this middle ground. So then now, if we're able to find a middle ground, I think that the truth will be able to like kind of coast through. I don't know.
Not even that. Since you bring up the whole thing, I don't know if you guys seen that post online, but there's a post going around. I don't know if it's still circling, but it says, "What would you do as women if there weren't men around for 24 hours?" Literally every single comment. You know what? Take a guess at what the comment said. They're all the same
Walk
comment.
around naked?
Generally,
but it literally said, "Walk out at night
safely
and feel safe."
Yeah. Because
that's literally one said I walk around in a bikini, feel safe. One said I would walk out with my headphones and hoodie in the dark and feel safe. One said I would go out at 3:00 in the morning for a jog and feel safe. So it's like what kind of picture are they really painting of us men that like we're these like
but
what kind of trauma have we as men given to women to make them make that be their first thought?
And also what kind of what role and what kind of example have we been setting for ourselves? And what example have we been sponging in as children? Do you see what I'm saying? Like even that little, you know, when kids are super young, oh, yo, he gonna be a lady killer, man. He gonna knock them bitches down. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Then it's like, oh shit, like I'm gonna piece it together. So now when they get to this age, it's like, yo, I'm gonna knock these bitches down. Like I'm gonna slam every chick. Like this is the way it is.
Because it's been subconsciously programmed.
Every girl.
It's been subconsciously programmed.
So as humans, we are programmed like that.
We are programmed like that. So it's of like, and again, if you're assaulting women, if you're doing all these things, that is some sucker shit. You need to get slapped up. You need to go to jail. Do you see what I'm saying? But then
buried
at the same time, if you're lying on niggas because you weren't getting enough, you weren't sustained enough at home, you don't have enough willpower to say no to somebody, that you lash out in a way, and then when it comes back and you wake up,
or jealous, or you're jealous, which is what Tori's been implying.
And you wake up the next day, or you wake up months later and you're like, shit, I shouldn't have been doing this. Or your conscience starts speaking to you so much to where it's like, no, this was so wrong, but I can't come to terms with it. I need to make up some shit so that I don't seem as bad. So it's like
to make yourself look better. Yeah,
make yourself look way better. Both sides are at fault. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's another point to why movies like Cuties has to come out. Like it has to.
That's true.
We have to.
You
like,
have to see
I have
both
to
sides.
show
You have to see everything.
Now, mind you, I'm not saying show.
Because like, so I'll tell you from right now, in the movie Cuties, like that experience happened to me when like I asked a girl, how old are you? And when they have lied and told me they're 8, like literally this, like I'll tell the story, but fuck. This one chick we were hanging out with, she's like, yeah, this is like I was like 16. She's like, yeah, I'm like this age. I'm the same age as you. But my one friend who was younger was like, oh, you know this person? Oh, yeah, I know them. They're in my French class.
Yeah.
How are they in your French class?
Exactly.
Wow.
Because the only way you could be taking French in high school is if you're in grade 9.
You could take it earlier if you opt to, but who did that?
But who exactly? So
Yeah.
grade 10, you didn't take French. Grade 11, you didn't take French.
Yeah,
grade 12, you
yeah.
didn't take
True,
French.
true.
I lied. I took French in grade 10.
Really?
I dropped out halfway through.
But did you have to, did something happen where they caught on and you had to take the French, or you chose to take the French?
I chose to take French.
See, that's different. It's
I thought I would get
French
it.
is like
I
a
thought I would get it.
mandatory.
I
It's
thought
like a
I would
mandatory
in
credit.
grade 9. I
Grade
thought I would.
nine is
I thought I
grade
would
nine.
Yeah,
take
it's a
it. I
mandatory.
thought I would get this teacher who loved me. Turned out I got the other teacher.
Right. So then when I asked them, I'm like, oh, like how old are you? They're like, oh, like they try to like front like, oh, what do you mean? Like I'm the same age as you. I'm like, are you? I gave them the chance to come clean.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
They didn't take that chance. They're like, yeah, I'm your age. I'm like, well, so and so says you're this age. So how old are you really? And then once I brought the facts, they had to come clean.
So how are you supposed to believe a girl when she tells you the wrong age, but believe her when she says that it's rape?
Say it again.
Or believe her when she says that she got
had a point.
got attacked? That's the messed up thing. It's very hard.
had a point. Shit.
And don't get me wrong, guys lie about shit all the fucking
Of
time.
course.
But when it comes to certain things like
Oh, that's the point. Yeah. So even like, yeah. And guys, sometimes we'll do horrible things, bro. Another story I had, I went to a party years ago. We knew a whore was coming. We knew a whore was coming, that she had apparently allegedly slammed Big Sean one night when he came to Toronto. What?
I was there at that party.
You were at that party?
It's on my Instagram. Some nigga was cuddled up next to her.
Hold on. Okay, so anyways, we knew a whore was coming. So
Don't call them that.
why?
You gotta be nice about it.
Okay, a floozy,
No. The lady of the evening.
a floozy
Be
was
respectful. Like I said in
The lady of the
podcast-
evening.
Like I said in podcasts several episodes ago, I believe everybody can do what they want. Don't label them. Let them do what they want.
Good
you
point.
can do what you want.
Good point.
Just
Good point.
that's how I see. Because you
It's
know,
coming up.
Good point. So my bad. So a whore was coming to the party.
wow.
and we knew that. So she
Coming
came,
up.
She came to the party. Yo.
Oh, she came.
She
Oh, hold on.
came to the party. Let me finish the story, bro. So she came to the party, and we knew she was bringing her little sister.
Remember this? This is from the party.
Whose party was that? Can you just
Don't
go
say
like this? Go like
names.
this. What's
Don't
his name?
say names.
No,
man.
don't say his
What the hell
name.
this
Just go like,
is?
what's his
Hold
name?
on. Cause look.
What's his name, bro? Hold on. Oh my god, that's bro. So
Remember, you were there too.
why is that still in your?
Oh,
your
that
one?
Yeah, because remember, I took a picture of the Ciroc in the pool.
Yeah.
I follow her.
So
Twitter.
we knew her little sister was coming.
Right, beer pong. Remember the beer pong? Remember that table?
So we knew her little sister was coming.
Yeah, I remember.
Her little sister was coming. And then we're like, yo, why is she bringing her little sister? We heard her little sister's like 16 or some shit. So anyways, we're there. I think we're all leaving. And I knew a next nigga was there. And he was like talking to this little sister. So I literally cut in front of the little, while they're in conversation. I'm not really even dudes with this guy.
Just
I'm
let
like,
him know.
I'm like, bro, I cut in front. I said, bro. I looked him in his eyes. I said, 16. He's like, word? I said, 16. He's like, all right, done know.
In that situation, who are you protecting, him or her?
Thank you for listening to Serious Business. We will catch you guys next week when you guys give us this answer.
I think no, him.
Him?
Because you know why him? Because she knew what she was doing.
Okay.
She knows her age, bro.
How do you know she didn't forget? You got proof? The proof is in the pudding.
It puts the pudding in the pudding pops.
Stop, that nigga's in jail. So
Why is that nigga in
well,
jail?
I'm gonna get into that.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna get into that. So, and I heard the next day he slashed.
What?
Yeah,
And he still smashed?
that's what I was told.
That's fucked up on both sides. He knew.
Now if he did it and didn't know, that'd be like an Akon situation where it's like, were we really mad at Akon because he didn't know? We're really mad at him.
The way when you bring that up in Cuties, remember that one scene when the girl blew up the condom and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get AIDS. Only AIDS people have sex with that." The girl literally cried because she's like, "How was I supposed to know if no one told me?"
Oh yeah.
She literally was so upset that she thought she was gonna get AIDS because she wasn't educated.
Die. They said she was gonna die. Because she thought she was gonna get AIDS from touching a condom.
From touching a freshly used condom.
Oh God.
But right, like and then she said, "How was I supposed to know if no one told me?"
Well, that just shows the immaturity of a girl that age who would lie about their age. Like realistically, I guess that's the reason why they have the statutory ages.
Yeah.
Because realistically, when you're that young, you're not making proper decisions.
Nope.
You're not making proper decisions at all. So them lying about their age is because what they see on social media and what they see on movies. That's like, oh my God, you have to like guys.
The sponge
you
that
have
she's,
to do
and the
this,
sponge
you have
she's
to
getting
do
from
that.
who? Her older floozy sister. I'm gonna use a different word.
Yeah.
Right?
Or
It
her
could be her brother.
environment. Or her
She could have an older
No, bro. Yo,
Hey, you never know. If you see someone, so take it. If you see your older sibling bringing random people over,
true, and you love your bro. Yeah,
and,
true,
right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter if it's an older brother or sister.
I know, but I think it's more. I think there's more influence when you're with your there's a different bond from a sister brother. I guess it depends on who you hang out with more. But again, you're coming with your older sister to a big people party. They're going to be drinking. There's going to be cute guys there.
There's this guy in the older grade that you like that you want to talk to.
Yeah, but that's hella older, bro. We were like 18, 19, dog.
Jeez.
And this 16-year-old girl's coming. I'm like, why the hell? So I think that was one of the reasons why we left. I'm just like, bro, this party sus. Like, I ain't trying.
Yeah,
you know what
we
I'm
left that party early.
I'm not even trying to be there by association. You know what I mean?
We left that party early.
So you know what I mean? So that's what it was, bro.
Well, and that's it's very hard to. What the fuck,
nigga? You could have just. Anyways,
we're in the home stretch, you know. We're really in the home stretch. Now we're gonna have to drag this on to you. We're gonna have to drag this on to you. Come back.
Yeah.
In any event, I think that because of Nah, I lost my train of thought. This nigga's crawling under the table.
Yeah, no. nobody driving can see that though.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we're still in flow.
Yeah.
I think that it's very hard to be able to say here what we would do when it comes to believing an accusation, because like we just stated, women lie, men lie. What do you do? How do you believe? Who do you believe? A lot of Twitter, for example, says that believe women no matter what. Believe them no matter what, because you don't know who's lying. You don't know if they're telling the truth. So believe them no matter what. If someone says they got assaulted, if someone says they were raped, if someone says they got shot, you have to believe them. How does that make any sense? People lie all the time.
Bro.
All the fucking time.
And this is where it's like, you got to see how people operate, because even jumping back to my situation when girl was married and she was like 26 or something like that, and I was 18.
Yeah.
And she was still trying to train at my martial arts dojo. It's like, like people, you have to watch their actions as well. It's hard, bro. It's very hard to tell who's real and who's fake. Like, who's that one? Who's real? Who's fake? That's the type of people I hate, right?
Yeah.
Remember that track? Who's that? Who sings that? Who sings that? No, don't remember. Anyway.
Don't remember.
But you have to watch the way people move, and now we're in an age where the information age rules all.
Oh,
so unless you have viable, like serious evidence, then it's really hard for, especially in this age, a guy to be proven innocent.
Yeah.
Unless you like serious receipts, bro.
It's true.
Johnny Depp would be ruined if he didn't have those recordings. You heard what happened to Johnny Depp?
Yeah, he would be destroyed.
Anybody who don't know Johnny Depp, he's going through a divorce with his wife, and she claimed that he was beating her and all these other things, and everyone hated Johnny Depp until he released, I think, was it video or just recording?
I think it was audio
recordings of her abusing him.
Yeah.
So he was the one getting beat down by this wife, and she said in the tapes, nobody's going to believe you. Why? Because you're a man.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, now this whole case is turning over.
You know dogs have more rights than men?
RCMP horses have more rights than both of us.
Canadian geese, bro. What are you talking about?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Bro, you kill the national animal
you're
of this
done.
country.
You're going to jail, bud.
I remember I was with, I think I said this in the podcast one time. I was with my boy Steven's, you remember Steven? He came here.
Yeah.
Steven's dad by the alley. And one day there was just like a geese crossing. And we stopped. And he looked at me. He said, Kevin, boy, you know if we was in Trinidad, I would have lick that down, put it in the truck, and we had duck tonight.
Bro.
I said, yo.
The funny thing, that's hilarious.
Curry duck, curry goose.
He said I would have done it lick. He said either I would have brought it home or we would have stopped on the road here and made a little cook.
The
and hit up on fire and had duck.
The funny thing about the Canadian geese is that they have so much rights, like they can't defend themselves. Those things are crazy as shit,
Yeah,
yo.
they are, bro. And they quick. They got their knees around backwards.
Whoa, bro.
Like, right?
Yo, do you see how they squat up on you sometimes? I was walking with the kids over there one time. We were walking there. There's like a little pond by our house, and they're swimming in the pond. But like we're walking around the pond. There's a path that circles the pond, and they just start squatting up, like, and they all start squatting up. It's like 6 of them swimming up towards where we're going. And it's like, and I've seen it before because I know these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
They're squatting up like, yo, we have babies around here.
What
Let's
were the kids
squat
saying?
up. They were just like, oh, what are they doing?
Were they nervous?
I'm like, don't worry about no, but I was.
Yeah.
I was ready to run. I'm leaving them behind. To be honest, if I have to, I'm throwing one of them to the geese, sacrifice, because I can make another kid, to be honest. I could just make another one. They can't make another dad. So I'll father some of them and leave one in the dust. You got to do what you got to do. Survival of the fittest. I'm just saying.
Grab the lightest one.
The lightest one. Trip him. I don't know, tie his shoelaces together, something.
Oh,
but I ain't getting caught by one of those geese,
hey,
bro.
well, no. Yeah, he kind of fast, though.
Yeah, he is fast. So he's going to survive. Sorry, Chubbs, man.
You're too big. You're too big.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, Len, I should apologize again for what happened last week.
What happened?
You were late?
No.
He was late.
No, when we were filming last week.
Oh, when you hit him with the camera.
So I was filming with this kid, and we're putting some fire together.
Yeah.
And I had the stabilizer, and he set up some drills. And we're doing the drills, and he had to hop over some stuff and then do a quick cut and turn right back around.
Yeah.
So I'm following him.
Oh.
And I'm following him, and he does a really sharp cut.
He's quick with those turns.
So,
it was
bro,
like a collision, bro.
My lens hit him square on the side of his face.
You know,
bro.
he had a bump after that for like the next couple of days.
On the side of his face?
Yeah, like a legit bump.
Come on.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was like, don't worry about that. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You're a man. You're going to kill these.
Kill him. Yeah, and then
They were a lady killer.
Yeah, but then he was
Lady
cool. So
killer.
he crying. I'm rubbing his chest to make him, then he calms down. And he runs to his mom. Kevin hit me with the camera. Shut up.
Kevin hit me with the camera.
I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah, you good? Okay, all right, go.
Hey, nigga, I'm a snitch on you.
Right to his mom. Kevin hit me
I'm a
with the camera.
snitch on you so quick.
Big smile, not even crying. Huh? Kevin hit me with the camera. You snitch ass.
Yeah.
Yo, that is it for this episode. This week's episode of Serious Business, the Not So Serious podcast. Do everything that we talked about. We want you to, of course, follow us on all of our social media platforms, which are our Twitter, which is at SeriousBiz_pod, our Instagram, which is at Serious Business Podcast, and make sure that you spell business BIZNESS. Yo, our YouTube, when we start posting, make sure that you share, thumbs up, all good, cool things.
Yeah, thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the ding,
hit the ding,
so that way every time we post, you get that notification.
And through all of what we spoke about today, the controversy that I don't think that it's something that should just kind of go like it's a conversation we should still have
for sure.
Cuties, the conversation
because that is an ongoing conversation.
It's an ongoing conversation that you have to have with your children. You guys already know this. I have to learn. I'm learning.
You're not there yet, but when that time comes,
I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm still praying for all boys. But whether it's through controversies with raising your children,
yep.
This is a heavy episode. Whether it's talking about, believing all women, believing all men, believing the truth, believing the lies,
believing none of them,
right? And believing, yeah. So Whew. And even talents and morals, all these other things. It was a heavy episode. We really hope, on this one, we actually really hope that you take it seriously.
Yes, we do.
But then when we start joking around, like me talking about how I smashed Arliss's kid in the face with a camera, don't take me seriously. That is it for the episode. We love y'all, and we out.
Like 3 strikes.
And on a side note, for my last episode, my PC is almost finished.
Yo,
What?
this is big.
What?
Tomorrow, I'm glad I did not forget. Tomorrow is the birth of the greatest comedian ever. Tomorrow's is the birthday of Bernie Mac. Shout out Bernie Mac.
Happy birthday, Bernie Mac.
America.
My favorite kid comedians.
These kids.
Fuck these kids.
And we out.
Like 3 strikes.
Bang, bang, bang.